Hi there, Namaste. Welcome to our today's Vinyasa Yoga session with me, Naveen Sharma. And our today's theme is going to be lower body flexibility. That means we'll be working on improving our flexibility in our lower back, hips, hamstring, calves, and even ankle. Now, the session works perfectly fine for both, whether you are a beginner or you are an intermediate practitioner. I highly recommend, if you consider yourself as a beginner, stick to only scale down options, which I will show you while we will be moving into asanas. And if you consider yourself as an intermediate practitioner, you can continue to follow up with scale up option. But in either case, listen to your body and keep moving only to the range of motion that feels comfortable. We are looking for some sort of a challenge while we practice, but we're not looking for any kind of pain. Alright, so on that note now, let's begin with our session with centering. I'm seated right now in Vajrasana. If this feels comfortable, sit in Vajrasana, or else you can also sit in Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Now let's bring hands in Chin Mudra, index fingers to your thumb, palms facing up, and gently rolling the shoulders behind and closing your eyes. Bringing awareness to your breath. Observing the subtle changes happening within the body and mind as we are inhaling, as we are exhaling. Each breath is bringing you to this beautiful present moment. And now let us repeat this affirmation in your mind 3 times with conviction. I forgive myself and set myself free. On that positive note, let us bring palms together in Namaste at the center of our heart. Let's invoke the energies with 3 Omkar chant. Inhale. And now gently starting to rub your palms, creating good amount of warmth in your palms. Bringing your palms to your face, energizing yourself, and looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. Alright, my dear friends, let's begin with our practice. We'll start with warm-up. And the first thing we're working on is our wrist. So let's take the hands forward, thumb inside, cover it with all the fingers, and start to rotate. You will move the knuckles up as you inhale, you will bring them down as you exhale. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing your hands down. Take a deep breath. Inhale there. Exhale out. And now from here we'll go ahead for our next movement, which is going to be about our shoulders. So bring your fingers to the shoulders, relaxing your elbows down. Now join the elbows in the front. It's okay if it's not joining. And then you raise your elbows as high as possible and then exhale, bringing it down. Let's continue now. 1, inhale, raising your elbows up, exhaling down. 2, breathe in and breathe out. 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. Now reverse it back to front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out. And now from there, if you are sitting in Vajrasana or Sukhasana, open the legs wide. Take the support with your hands and keep your back as tall as you can. We're going ahead for 90-90, which is about hips. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Allow your both the knees to move down to the right. And then slowly bring them back. And then exhale to the left. Let's keep going. 2. Inhale. Bring yourself back. Pull the hip back every single time. Exhale to the left. 3. 4. 5. And now relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale, cross your legs and now get yourself in a tabletop position. Wrist exactly below the shoulders and knees exactly below the hips. Toes will be pointed out. Let's go ahead for our cat and cow position now. Inhale, gently arching your back and looking upward. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Keep moving. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And relax. Now from here, quickly look at what we'll do next. You will be in the tabletop only, and from here you will tuck your toes in. With exhale, you will move back into a downward facing dog with knees bent or straightened and moving your right palm either to the ankle or to the shin. And then with inhale, you will bring yourself back. And then again exhale, going on to the other side. So scale down is you bending your knees, and scale up is you bend your, keep your knees straight. Let's get started together now. Inhale. Exhale, moving into a downward facing dog, right palm either on the left ankle or the shin, and then slowly bring yourself back down. Inhale. Exhale, left palm to the right ankle, and then inhale, bring yourself back. Keep going. 2. Left side, left palm to the right ankle. 3. 4. 5. And relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out. And from here, we will be going ahead for our last warm-up, which is Malasana to Padahastasana or a forward bend. So you will sit here, As you exhale, you will lift your hip up higher, palms can go down, or you can also have your palms on your shin. As an alternative to deep squat, you can also be in just half squat and then straightening your legs. So let's go ahead now with this movement. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, starting to bend forward. Inhale, bring yourself back in the deep squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Awesome. Now from here, let us slowly come up and stand up. Great. So here we have completed our warm-up. Now we'll go into our today's vinyasa. It's going to be a slightly long vinyasa. We have different asanas in it, so I'll go slow when we are doing the first round. I'll also show you the scale up and scale down options, so choose the one that works best, and then after that we can continue to move based on our whatever version works best for us. So let's come to the beginning of your mat. Inhale here, exhale out. Now once again inhale, and then exhale, starting to bend your knees, push the hips back a little lower. If you want to make it simpler, keep the hip higher. Want to make it challenging, keep your hip lower. Arms will be running all the way through the bicep, all the way through your ears. If this is challenging, you can also have your palms at the chest. So inhale here first, and then exhale slowly, either with the knees bent or straight. You will lean forward down, whichever works. Uttanasana. And then bring your palms to the shin, pressing your palms on the shin, straightening your back, look slightly forward. Inhale. With exhale, moving your right leg back, left leg back, bring yourself into a plank position. The wrists are exactly below the shoulders. Press your shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale. Exhale, taking your knees down and then trying to take the chest on the ground, chin on the ground. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. And then moving your torso forward. Inhale, bring yourself up into a Bhujangasana. Now from there, move back into a downward facing dog, either with the knees bent or knees straightened. Now from here, together we will start for our vinyasa. You will take the right leg up and you will start to lift your right knee towards the ceiling. You can avoid this part if you consider yourself as a beginner, and just keep your leg as straight as possible. Inhale here, and then exhale. Slowly bring your right foot forward between your palms, and then maintain your back sole on the ground, and then gently bring yourself up. Now the goal here is that you keep your right knee on top of your right ankle. If it is challenging, reduce the stance between the leg, bring the legs closer, or else keep it apart. Then from here, now raise your arms up. Inhale. If you feel comfortable, look up, or else look forward. Breathe in and breathe out. We are in Warrior 1. From here, let's move on to the next one. Pull the right kneecap up, engage your right thigh, and then we're trying to bend forward. As a beginner, you can definitely have your front knee slightly bent, or else lower yourself as much as you feel comfortable. Feel free to have your palms even on the shin. Staying here. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, we're going ahead for Parivritta Trikonasana. This was Parshvottanasana. So you can adjust your left toe slightly more diagonal now. Either let the left palm be there only, wherever it is right now, and then you lift your right hand up higher, or take your left palm on the foot, or take it outside. The more you keep it to the internal side of your foot, easier it will get. The more you keep it outside, more challenging it will get. Let's stay here now. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, slowly start to bring yourself up. I'll just switch my side for you to be able to see clearly. Let us have a wider stance now, bending your right knee and bringing it on top of your right ankle. The left sole is on the ground and the left toe is towards me. Open your arms and get yourself into a warrior 2 position. Inhale, exhale out. Now from here, just look at me first what we are about to do. If you feel yourself as a beginner, then you will walk back on your palms and maybe just go halfway. But if you have been practicing from here, turn the left toe a little bit to the left side and then lower the hip. So this is your Skandasana. Now we'll all do it together. Inhale and then exhale. Gently bring yourself down here and then exhale out. Now inhale. Once again, bring yourself back into the warrior position. Now we'll reverse the warrior together. So the right knee will still be in line with the right ankle. Take your left palm behind and then right hand goes over the head. Inhale and exhale. Now gently bring yourself back. Lower body still remains same. Either you will have your right forearm on the right thigh as a beginner option, or you will keep your right palm to the outside of your right foot, taking your left hand over the head. Choose the one that works best. Get into this. Inhale, exhale. And now take your left hand down and maintain your back knee on the ground. From here, we will go ahead for Anjaneya Asana, a backward bend. So gently either raise your arms fully up by moving your hip forward or bringing your palms to the right thigh as a scale down option. So let's stay here. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we'll move the hands down, getting ourselves back into the plank position. We have completed the entire sequence on the right. We'll repeat it on the left now. First, inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana, navel touching down the ground. And then exhale, moving back into a downward facing dog. Now from here again, we'll start the same way. First, let us lift your left leg as high as possible. And if you feel comfortable, bend your knee, move your knee towards the ceiling. We're trying to open the hip here. And now moving your left leg to the front. Between your palms, the right leg is diagonal, the right foot is diagonal. Getting started again, right from the top. Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Bending forward over the left leg for Parshvottanasana. Inhale. Exhale. And now from there, Parivritta Trikonasana. The right palm can be to the internal side, on the foot or out. And then raise your left arm up. Breathe in and out. Once again, breathe in. Gently bring yourself back. Open the legs for Warrior 2. Left knee in line with the left ankle. Raise your arms up. Inhale. Look at the left palm. Exhale out. And now inhale once again. Turn the right toe slightly to the right. Either we'll go halfway taking the support or directly we will lower ourselves for Skandasana. Inhale. Exhale out. And then again, inhale. We'll bring ourselves back to Warrior 2 first. Inhale here. And now reverse the warrior. Taking your right palm to the back leg. Left hand goes up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now breathe in. And breathe out. Either left forearm on the left thigh as a scale down option, or take the left palm down outside. Right hand goes over the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. In. And breathe out. Right knee will be down. And then either raise your arms up and or keep your palms on the left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale out. And then inhale. Hands down. Exhale. Moving your left leg back into plank. Wrist exactly below the shoulders. Push your shoulder blades away from each other. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And then exhale, moving back into a downward facing dog. Ears between the biceps. Push your hips back, heels back. Feel free to have your knees slightly bent. We're about to hold this for the next 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then now gently moving your right leg forward, left leg forward. Both the palms on the shins, straighten your back, look slightly forward. Inhale, and then exhale. Lower your palms with the knees bent or knees straightened. And now starting to bend your knees and then raise your arms up. Exhale, bring yourself back. Wonderful. That was our first round. Now let's move ahead for the second one. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, starting to bend your knees. Raise your arms up. Inhale. Exhale out. We'll hold it for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale. And now we'll go ahead for the forward bend. Exhale. Staying here for another 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both the palms on your shin. Press your palms on the shin, straightening your back. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In and moving back into the plank position. Holding it here. Out. In. Out. And now in. Out. Taking your knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale here. Bhujangasana. Exhale, moving back into the downward facing dog. And now we'll get started with the right leg again. Remember the versions that works best for you, only stick to that. Let us take the right leg up, open the knee towards the ceiling, look to the right. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, and then out. Bring it to the front between your palms, keeping your back sole down. And now raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Warrior 1. 1, 2. Gently start to straighten your right knee. Pull the right kneecap up, engaging your right thigh, and let us lean forward halfway down or full. Let's stay there. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Going ahead for Parivritta Trikonasana. Adjust your left palm wherever you feel comfortable and then moving your right arm up towards the ceiling. 1, 2. And then gently bringing your hands down first. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. Adjusting your legs for Warrior 2. Right knee on top of your right ankle. Left sole on the ground. Arms up. Engaging your glutes. 1, 2. Moving for Skandasana. Turn your left toe out to the left side a little bit. Starting to straighten your right leg either halfway or going down full way in Skandasana. Staying here. 1, 2. Gently bring yourself back up. Once again, first you are getting into a Warrior 2 and then reversing the warrior. Left hand goes back, bending back, staying there. 1, 2. Now gently bring your right forearm either on the right thigh or take your right palm down. We are in Parshvakonasana. 1, 2. And then slowly bring your both the palms down. We'll go ahead now for Anjaneya Asana. Inhale, raising your arms up, moving the hips forward, engaging your glutes. 1, 2. Taking your both the palms down, moving your right leg back into plank, holding it here for 2 breaths. 1, 2. And then slowly, with an exhale, take your knees, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, moving back into the downward facing dog. Time to go ahead with our left leg. Let's raise the left leg up as high as possible. Open the knee up, moving it to the ceiling. Look to the left. 1, 2. Now moving your left leg forward. We'll go ahead for warrior 1. 1, 2. Moving into Parshvottanasana, left leg straighten, bending forward down. Lengthen from your spine. 1, 2. Moving on to Parivritta Trikonasana. 1, 2. And then gently bring yourself up. Going ahead for warrior 2. Bending your left knee. Raising your arms up in line with the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Turning the right toe slightly out to the right. And then lower yourself into Skandasana. 1, 2. Gently bring yourself back up. Again, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Bending back. 1, 2. Parshvakonasana. Left forearm either on the thigh or the left palm down. 1, 2. And now bring your right palm down, slowly getting into Anjaneya Asana. 1, 2. Moving back into plank position, staying here for 2. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2. Exhale, lower yourself in Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, moving back into a downward facing dog. Push the hips back, shoulders back. Feel free to keep your knees bent if that's what is more comfortable. Staying here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now gently bring your right leg forward, left leg forward, both the palms on your shin. Straighten your back, look forward. 1, 2. Start to bend forward for Uttanasana. 1, 2. Bring yourself back into Utkat Asana, chair pose. 1, 2. And then slowly bring yourself back out. We're done here with 2 rounds. We'll go for one last round, and this time, as it is third round, we will be holding everything for 3 breaths. There are some postures that we are avoiding. We're focusing only on more of a lower body work right now. So let's get started. Again, take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Getting yourself into Utkatasana, arms over the head. 1, 2, 3. And then start to bend forward with an exhale. Getting into Uttanasana. 1, 2, 3. Bring your both palms to the shins, straighten your back and slightly look forward. 1, 2, 3. Moving yourself back into a plank position, staying here for 3. Brace your core. 1, 2, 3. Now gently take your knees down, chin and the chest down, hips slightly higher. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's begin with our asanas here. Let's take the right leg up. Inhale, moving the knee up, staying here for 3. 1, 2, 3. And now moving your right leg forward for warrior 1. Let's raise your arms up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. And now gently start to bend forward for Parshvottanasana. 1, 2, 3. Parivritta Trikonasana. Taking your left palm to the outside of your right foot or place it wherever you feel comfortable. Then take your right hand up higher. 1, 2, 3. Slowly take your hands down. Gently bring yourself up. We're about to go for warrior 2 now. Let us open the legs slightly wider. Right knee on top of your right ankle. Palms and hands in line with the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And now from here, Skandasana, turning the left toe slightly to the left and then lower yourself. 1, 2, 3. Slowly bring yourself back into warrior 2 first. Opening your arms, inhale, and then bend back, taking your left palm to the left leg, right hand goes up. Warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. 1, 2, 3. And now from there, Parshvakonasana, right hand goes down, left hand goes over the head. 1, 2, 3. Lower your left arm and getting into Anjaneya Asana now. Inhale, raise your arms up and gently bending back. 1, 2, 3. And now moving your arms down, take your right leg back. Let's stay here in the plank for 3. 1, 2, 3. Gently lower your knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Time to go for the left leg. Take your left leg up higher. Inhale.
Open the knee towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. And now moving your left leg forward for warrior 1.
Raising your arms up, inhale.
1,
2,
3.
From here, let's go ahead for the forward bend, Parshvottanasana.
1, 2, 3. Parivritta Trikonasana. Moving your right palm wherever you feel comfortable, and then taking your left hand up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Gently bring yourself back.
Adjusting your legs now, going ahead for our warrior 2. Left knee on top of your ankle, arms up. 1, 2, 3. And then turning your right toe slightly to the right side, and then allow yourself to lower yourself into Skandasana. 1, 2, 3. And now from here, slowly come up, getting yourself into a warrior 2, bending your left knee, and then sliding your right hand back, taking your left arm over the head. 1, 2, 3. And now from there, slowly bring either the left forearm to the left thigh, or we can take the left palm down, right hand goes over the head. 1, 2, 3. And slowly bringing your right arm down. Your right knee will be on the ground, and then slowly take your arms up, inhale. 1, 2, 3. Gently taking your hands down, moving your left leg back into plank and staying here for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then gently taking your knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, moving back into the downward facing dog. And let's stay here for the next 5 breaths. 1. Breathe in and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving your legs forward, both the palms on the shins, straighten your back and look forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Now lower yourself into Uttanasana. 1, 2, 3. And from here, gently bring yourself back into Utkatasana. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly bring yourself back. All right, my dear friend, here we complete our sequences that I planned for this session, all of which were working on our lower body flexibility and mobility. Now we can just relax here for the next 3 to 5 breaths, and after that we'll go ahead for some cooling down asanas. So let's go ahead for long inhale, and if you feel comfortable, you can even exhale through the mouth to relax faster. Inhale. Now gently open up your eyes if you close them. Slowly bring your legs closer and let us sit down comfortably. From here, let us open up our legs and we'll go ahead for a twist. Let's take the left foot to the outside of our right hip. It's not a demonstration, so we are doing it together. Make sure your left foot is outside of your right hip right now. And then take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Now there are two options. One is you can hug your knee with your left arm. This will be more of a scale down. And if you feel comfortable, you can try and take your tricep of the left hand outside and then try and hold your toe. After holding, you will turn the chest to the right side and then resting your right hand behind, looking either back or to the side. So choose the one that works best now in terms of hand position. And now let's stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then gently bring yourself back. Time to change the side. Open the legs once again. Now this time take the right foot out to the left side and then take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Now choose your hand position. I'm going ahead with the scale down. Move your chest to the left side. Left hand moves back and either look to the left or to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 more breaths, 6, 7, and then gently bring yourself back. Let us now lie down on our back. You can quickly look at me what we are about to do. We will do halasana right now, and if halasana is not working out for some reason, contraindication is that if you have any tension on the neck or even on the shoulder or back, you will avoid the halasana practice and you will stick to bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, which is this. You'll press your hands down, lifting the hip up higher. Otherwise, another reason could be if we are not able to get the momentum and take the legs back. So if you struggle to lift your hip up higher and taking the legs back, then also I recommend you stay at the bridge pose. Now look at how exactly we'll do this. You will try and take the legs as straight as possible. From there, with control and your core, you will lift your lower back up and then allow the legs to move back. That's how we'll get into this pose. So now let's give it a try. If this does not work for any reason, stick to Setu Bandhasana. Let's begin. Start to inhale. Raise your legs. Exhale. Starting to bring the legs down. Staying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now gently bending your knees and then bring your each vertebra at a time slowly on the ground. Bringing your legs down completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Excuse me. Breathe in and breathe out. Now quickly look at the counter pose for this. That's Matsyasana. For Matsyasana, you will bring your palms below your hips. You will straighten your legs, and by pressing your forearms, keeping your elbows closer, we will lift the chest and trying to take the top of our head on the mat. Now in case
this does not work by keeping the hands below the hip, you can try it keeping it outside of the hip, right? Or otherwise, you can again stick to just your Setu Bandhasana in case there is any injury or any tension on the neck. Let's get going now. Palms below the hips or outside. Straighten your legs, lift the chest up higher nicely. Allow the top of your head to go down on the mat. Staying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then slowly lift your head up, look forward, bringing yourself down on the mat, releasing your arms from below the hips. Take a deep breath, inhale there. Exhale, hug your knees. And now moving your both knees down to the right side, extending your left arm in line with the shoulder to the left. Feel the stretch coming from the entire back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring your legs back. Inhale at the center and exhale, moving on to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then slowly bring yourself back. Let us now lie down on your back, keeping your hands slightly away from the body. We're going ahead for Savasana. Legs shoulder width apart, toes falling down to the sides naturally. Maintain your armpits free, eyes closed, facial muscles relaxed. Let's loosen up the entire body on the mat. And now to deepen the relaxation, we'll go ahead for humming sound, Makar chant. Keep your lips together, teeth slightly apart internally. And let's begin together. Inhale. Now we can stop humming, observing the vibrations all throughout our body and mind. Experience deep relaxation within the body and mind with each inhale and exhale. Now your body and mind are completely relaxed. Gently bring yourself back to the body consciousness. Sensitize your toes, your fingers. Bringing your legs closer. If you feel comfortable, interlock your palms and stretch the arms over the head. Loosen up, bending your knees. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, taking a turn to the side. Make sure you're giving support to your head. And now take the support with your arms, come back, sit in a comfortable position. Maintaining your back upright. Let us spend a few breaths here reflecting upon all of our experiences from this session. And now bring your palms together in Namaste. Let us settle down the energies. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Start rubbing your palms. Bring a good amount of warmth in your palms. Bringing your palms to your face, energizing yourself. And now looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. Alright, my dear friends, here we come to the end of our today's session. Today we focused on our lower body flexibility and mobility with the help of vinyasas. Do let us know how did you find this session on our Facebook community, Stronger Together with Cult Home, and you can also write to us on Instagram at cultathome. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, all of you take care. Bye-bye. Namaste.
For more such workout videos, download the cultfit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.